I'm telling you, this hotel is shady as
Why is this other guy holding him?
He was very, very paranoid. If this is true, was he trying to escape someone?
Second suspect is said to be a hotel employee that supplied Liam Payne with illegal substances.
The more we learn about Liam Payne's death, the more disturbing details emerge, and it turns out that this story is a lot darker than we first thought. I mean, we thought that he had taken his own life, which may be the case, but now there is new reporting that questions this fact. Now, I don't know who TMZ is talking to, but they do have a direct connection, and they claim that Liam Payne was trying to escape from his hotel room balcony, opposed to trying to just jump off. Now, this is a big assertion for TMZ to make. I mean, how would you really know what his intentions were if you're not Liam? But they claim that Liam Payne was trying to escape from his hotel when he fell to his death. The hotel knew he was threatening to use the balcony as a means to escape, but left him by himself. Now, it looks like they came to this conclusion by piecing together witness statements, 911 calls, and surveillance footage. Here's what we know. Liam hated being locked up in hotel rooms, something he had to deal with while he was in One Direction. I did a deep dive on One Direction in my Let's Get Into It podcast, and I explained how all of them hated being locked into hotel rooms because the managers were borderline abusive. So in this case, he had used the balcony to escape before, and he thought he could do it again. Actually, in mid-September, sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ that Liam's bodyguard was concerned he might have been on a drug binge and forced him inside a room within a Florida rental house. Liam escaped from a balcony using a garden hose to reach the ground. Clearly, Liam is not in a good headspace, and there are people in his life that appear to be handlers because they are dictating his every move, where he could be, and locking him in confined spaces, which I think tends to lead to more rebellion, so he's going to want to do more of the bad things. Looking at surveillance screenshots from the hotel, you could see that he was being disruptive in the lobby and clearly under the influence. 3 hotel workers carried him back into his room minutes before he fell to his death. Liam is clearly conscious, although they blurred his face. He's holding his head upright, so he is awake. He's just a little bit wobbly, and the hotel workers are trying to rush him back upstairs and lock him in a room, which, keep in mind, that's a trigger for him. Now, I don't know what TMZ is reporting, but this doesn't look like someone who's got their head upright. I guess he's essentially awake in this video clip. He's just not even walking.
Why is this other guy holding him? There's 2 staff here. I'm guessing that's one of the doormen. That's maybe someone else, another security guy. Who's this guy as well? This is a bystander. As you can see, he's got the tattoos. Can't see if he's got any watches on. That is the hotel floor. This is the lobby entrance. That is the size of the door. Over there at the back is the plants. He's got a vest on. Obviously, they blurred out his face. He was swung over. This must mean f*** off. And next to the lift as well. This is where the camera is. So the camera did spot this. What the f***? Now we have to find out who these guys are. So when they did take him back to his room, they said they did have to take him back.
Just 2 minutes after he was carried back upstairs, Liam was standing upright in the lobby. When the hotel employees got Liam to his room, he struggled with them, clearly not wanting to go back inside. Here's some video clip of the lobby. As you guys can see up here in the corner, we've got our hotel workers and Liam. In the Casa Sur hallway, you could see that they are helping him back into his room, and I'm assuming this is where the struggle took place. Looking at the clocks, it looks like it would have been wait, I'm so bad at this, like, military time. So if it's 16:54, it would either be 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock. I think it's 2 o'clock. 4 o'clock? I don't know. Someone comment below. Nonetheless, the hotel workers used a master key to enter the room. So the struggle he put up, he did not win. They put Liam inside, and according to the police report, they removed a mirror from the wall directly outside his room so that he would not damage it. And it looks like this is them removing this mirror right here, just already realizing he's rowdy and the potential of this thing breaking. It's obvious Liam told the employees that he did not want to be in his room and would use the balcony as an escape, because one of these employees called 911 minutes later and said they feared that he might use the balcony and hurt himself. According to the 911 transcript, the hotel employee said, "I don't know whether his life may be in danger. He is in a room with a balcony, and well, we're a little afraid. They continue saying, we need you to send someone urgently because, well, we don't know if the guest's life is at risk. We're worried that he's going to do something to put himself at risk, which is exactly what happened. And it makes you wonder, how much responsibility is put on the hotel staff? He is a grown man. They're just there trying to do their job, and they don't really have a protocol for this, or at least they probably do now. And it looks like this is a pretty modern building, very chic. As you can see, the balcony's almost like... it's scary looking in my opinion. It almost looks like it's not even there because it's a glass piece and then there's the rod, which again, you'd look like you could easily just fall off the balcony edge if you weren't in the right mind.
I'm telling you, this hotel is shady as it's more shady than the Cecil Hotel here in downtown Los Angeles, okay? There is this old clip of Liam Payne talking about hotel rooms, and he talks about how his father told him to be careful of them. I do believe that he was, I think he really wanted to, actually, this is very similar to something that Brian Bass said, the alleged dealer, saying that Liam was paranoid and that he would put tissues in the door where you put the card to get into the door. He was trying to put tissues, and that allegedly he was very, very paranoid. If this is true, was he trying to escape someone?
No, I think paranoia is something that is pretty common, especially amongst celebrities. Not discounting that he was paranoid. He definitely seems like he was, but I'm even paranoid sometimes. So at this point, the hotel employees left Liam alone inside his room where he fell to his death. They report it's apparent he was trying to escape through the balcony because when his body was found, he had a bag strapped around his shoulder, which was not on him when he was carried up from the lobby. So the investigators are saying because Liam went and he put on this bag and he put on this hat, it indicated that he was headed out somewhere. He thought that he could, escape using this balcony. Here are some of those crucial items that were recovered. Police also say that the hat is telling that he had to have put the hat on inside the room because it wasn't on in the lobby, which I think is another indicator that maybe he wasn't as far gone as we thought because he remembered to go and grab his bag and put on his hat, and he figured, or at least tried to figure out a way to try to escape. Now take a look at this brown bag that appeared on the second balcony, so below his room. It seems like Liam was trying to get from the third balcony to the second balcony and then jump a short distance to the ground. This theory is supported by a police report which says 2 days after Liam's death, a hotel employee went to the second floor room, which I don't understand. Is this hotel not busy? Are they not checking on these rooms daily? But they discovered a brown leather bag, not the bag strapped to his shoulder, on the balcony with a note inside that says, "For Liam," along with various pills and a bottle of Jack Daniels. The report says the bag belonged to Liam, so presumably he dropped the bag down the second balcony when he was attempting to drop himself down. Now the coroner says that Liam may have been unconscious when he fell, but he was clearly conscious when he strapped the bag to his shoulder inside the room and walked to the balcony, which makes the story even sadder that he may have been conscious and just felt that blow and then passed away. One source with direct knowledge believes Argentinian authorities are trying to protect the hotel, and that's why they've gone after 3 people, a friend, a waiter, and then a hotel employee who allegedly supplied Liam with drugs. The source believes the hotel cares more about the disruption in the lobby and protecting hotel property than actually caring about their guests' well-being. Now, they did reach out to the hotel for a comment, and they had a comment. They said no comment. But there are 3 people who are being charged in connection to his death. 3 people are charged in connection to Liam's passing, including a person who accompanied Liam on a daily basis during his stay in Buenos Aires. This person was charged with crimes of abandonment of a person followed by death, a charge which has a potential sentence to 5 to 15 years. The other 2 people charged each faces charges for the crime of supplying narcotics, which includes a hotel employee and this server, this waiter that Liam had connections with.
Suspect number 1 is said to be the person who accompanied Liam Payne every single day during his stay in Buenos Aires. The second suspect is said to be a hotel employee that supplied Liam Payne with illegal substances, with the third suspect being a supplier as well. All 3 suspects have been charged with abandonment of a person and the supply and facilitation of narcotics. Authorities also revealed the toxicology report that reported that Liam Payne did not cause any harm to himself, nor did any third parties intervene to harm him. It's also important to note that the release confirms that Liam Payne did die from the fall, but he did not jump from the balcony. It was also revealed that Liam had traces of alcohol, a prescription antidepressant, and an illegal substance in his body during the moments of his death and for at least 3 days leading up to his death. And authorities say that Liam was not fully conscious or was experiencing a decrease or loss of consciousness during the time of his fall. The story is still developing, so there definitely will be more news on it. I just hope that they put away the people that had some sort of hand in having this happen.
Now, I found this on Twitter. New photos of Liam Payne, and they only raise more questions. 4:52 p.m. Liam looks fine, standing up. How is it by 4:54 he's being forcibly taken into his room at the same time unconsciously being dragged? Then 5 p.m. staff are removing the mirror from the 3rd floor. Why? It does seem pretty sketchy. Like, what does the mirror have to do with this? I mean, were they really just trying to protect the property? Also, what could he have taken that would have switched him up so quickly? This person tweeted, so hotels remove the mirror so he doesn't damage it, but they put him in a room with a balcony in his condition. Do you see where their concern was? Another person tweeted, first they said he jumped, then they said he was unconscious and fell by accident. Now they're saying he was trying to climb down to the 2nd floor balcony. How are we given 3 different narratives? Another person asked again, why is the mirror being moved? So far, this is showing how incapable the investigation service is going. This is badly being investigated. So far, what it shows doesn't really correspond to what people are saying. At no point is Liam looking aggressive. Another tweet reads, do they really expect anyone to believe that in the space of 2 minutes that Liam went from standing, literally talking, to passed out unconscious being dragged like an animal? The more that is released, the more questions need to be asked. Another person tweeted, so do you want to tell me that within 15 minutes he went from being fine to being dead without the 3rd party being involved? And then finally, this is a security guard who was laughing when he was carrying him. So what is guy's true intentions? And finally, this doesn't make any sense. So at 4:52 he was fine standing in the lobby. At 4:54 he was in his room on the 3rd floor, and 11 seconds later at 4:54:48, he was unconscious being manhandled by those men. So maybe the times on the different cameras are not correct. Either way, I do have faith that we will get to the truth someday. I'm also a little bit concerned because I've never been to Argentina. I don't know exactly how it works down there. I don't know if the hotel is responsible, and what if, they have a family member who's in the police force and they're able to kind of wash it all away. Either way, I did not expect this kind of update, especially after seeing the funeral last week. It just seems so sad to see all the members together and clearly very emotional. But I hope you guys enjoyed this update. Please follow me for more, and I'll see you in a new video soon. Bye, guys.